What is up, all you fabulous people? Welcome back to Planet Zoo in the Frost Ridge. As you can see, we're starting with a little time lapse. We're gonna make a little sign here that may lead us where we're going. But if you guys are enjoying this type of content, be sure and subscribe because I'm gonna have lots more coming. Don't you worry about it. We're gonna start off with a little time lapse here. It'll take about minute and a half or so, and then yeah, you'll see where we're heading off to in the next bit of this video. I'm so glad you guys are here as well. It means a lot to me that you guys are here to watch some fun Planet Zoo videos, but hopefully I can leave a smile on your face and have you have an enjoyable time watching the video. So sit back, relax, and we'll see you in a little bit. Alrighty, welcome back, guys. After that lovely time lapse, building out a little sign that kind of says where we're going here. So yes, we are headed towards Asia. Yeah, I kind of redid the path here a little bit. I would prefer it to be more like this is the main path, and this is if you want to go to the Asia section. Yeah, kind of changed it up a little bit there. But yes, I think what the plan is now is that this whole stretch here, and I did change the path to be a little smaller, kind of a little more meandering, which is fine. This whole section is going to be Asia. So we go to our zookeeping here and just kind of filter, actually not that, go to our Zoopedia. We're essentially filtering by Asia and, you know, taiga and tundra, more or less. So a lot of the options in here are really good ones. So what we got here is like the Amur tiger, possibly the camel, since that's in mostly Asia. You got you have the binturong, it's also in Asia. So a lot of possibilities here to kind of fill in this whole Asia section. Because there's a lot of animals that are strictly related to Asia, which are fantastic. You know, you got the lynx, not the badger, obviously, but pretty much three of the bears I think could be a pretty cool section to be like, hey, this is the bears loop, and you could have all 4 different bears, because you got the Formosan black bear, you have the Himalayan brown bear, and you have the sun bear and the sloth bear. But then yeah, you got some different leopards, you got both tigers you could put in there. Just lots of availability, lots of options. Could turn out really cool. But yeah, I did modify this building slightly. I did have to add in a transformer here, which continues to break. I do need a little bit of a building for a staff place, I guess, staff building. We currently don't have a staff building, and this guy is very depressed and won't fix that. So we're gonna have to probably build an animal place first. We might just have to. Oh boy, I don't know if I love the idea of there being cash in this, but pretty much the cash is pointless once you get this started. I just haven't gotten it started yet. But essentially we do need maybe another one of these similar-ish buildings that has a staff room. We go kind of we don't need the large one for now. We're gonna stick with probably the small one, and we might just kind of place it right off this path. We could make it look, actually we're gonna edit this building so that we can kind of get it in the exact same grid. That should be pretty good. That means we could place it pretty much right here at the end of that path, and that should connect. So we'll give that a try. And of course it won't, because the game. Oh, it's because it's slightly off kilter. That's all right. Alrighty, nothing too much to write home about there. Got a little complex though of buildings that should work pretty well. The only thing we let's set a quarantine on it, right? Yeah, this is all of our needed buildings, I guess, along with the power. So we can pretty much start by building out a habitat somewhere around here. We just need to figure out kind of where and what. We don't have a lot of money left, but essentially, I think that we probably will start with. I kind of like the idea of starting with a gharial. You know, it's not the biggest thing in the world, but you know, the most popular. But I think it'd be a nice little starting in to go with. So, if we look at the market, how expensive are these? We could potentially get one off of our conservation credits, which isn't the end of the world. I think we might get that. Just for now, I think let's just double check what the species need. So up to 7 males, up to 7 females. Wow. And they can live up to 50 years. So yeah, I think we'll get maybe a couple of these guys. And where to put them will be probably, we might do something right here. I think that'd be a decent spot for that. I do love to raise paths. I think getting path elevated, getting a little bit of variation in the terrain definitely adds a lot of realism. All right, so we're gonna start with the gharials, probably right here. I think is a pretty good spot. I think we're gonna actually sink down the ground so you can kind of see into what would be the pit. So yes, we're not gonna build the barrier yet. We're going to build the ground first, or we're gonna push the ground down so that we can get our kind of viewing point. Because well, yeah, what we'll do is the first kind of section in the front here will be the water that they're going to swim in, and then towards the back will be the area where they rest, or they're not in the water. So we don't want to go too close here, so we're going to probably have some form of landscaping here where you can't really see them until you get up close. But I think that's probably a decent start, I would say. Let's kind of smooth out the back wall here. And then as well as painting, let's just kind of get rid of that grass for now. We can always change this a little later, but let's get it a little lined up, maybe to start with at least. We'll get some rough sand in the bottom. Let's get that water back in. I think that should be a good amount of space. I think that's definitely high enough yet that the gharials can't reach, so that's good. We are going to have a water treatment plant that I don't have currently, but yeah, let's go with the dirty water. I think that'll give them space to, we'll do a little bit of transparency, but not too much. That way they can kind of hide if they really want to. Yeah, so let's go into our barriers now. We're going to go into our null barrier, and we are simply going to drag it along the top here for now. Get a good start, and then yeah, it's gonna probably be somewhere along these lines here. They might have maybe a covered area in this corner is kind of what I'm thinking, maybe tucked behind. That's harder to see them. And then this side is going to be a little bit closer, not too much space over here. And we'll bring that up to there and then tuck it in, and then we have it. So this probably will need somewhat of a bigger gate. I think the keeper hut will probably be back where their habitat is, or their covering is. So the gate will probably be somewhere over here. And then we can kind of meander that through here for the path. Yeah, that should work. All right, so essentially this will mostly be rock work to kind of separate this out. That's kind of how I like to do it. So essentially, let's go back to the gharials and see what they are actually needing. So they have aquatic, temperate, and tropical. So we're most likely going to end up doing the temperate one. If we go into nature and sort by the biome of temperate, we can most likely get the right ones. Now it's technically temperate and Asia, so let's make sure we get that correct. And then I don't know the full amount of stuff that they need, but we might throw a few in here just to start with. We'll obviously have to change it later based on what they need, but we will start with that, and we will also then switch to rocks, please. All right, I think that's a good spot to kind of stop, maybe see what we're working with here, and maybe get one of the gharials in here, just so we can maybe start making some money. All right, so let's go to the animal trading here. I believe I did not get one yet, so let's kind of just start with this one. Looks pretty good. I think maybe we'll get him. So yes, we're going to adopt. We are going to send to the quarantine to start. Please. Yeah, there we go. Send to the quarantine. We are going to need at least a keeper. We don't have any keepers. We all have him as mechanic right now. So let's get a keeper, as well as maybe a caretaker just for the small area around here right now. We will also get a security and a vet. That's about it. That's all we need. I guess we'll get an educator too. So we just get one of everything. That'll be good for now. What we're going to actually do is we are going to delete the path here just so that they don't need to be wandering around, I guess, the whole area. We'll connect those up later. But yeah, just so they don't wander everywhere. We'll just keep them in this area for now. Nothing too dramatic or drastic. So let's just go ahead and move this guy in a little different area for now. And then yeah, let's see what we got going. I think 70 is probably a decent temperature. Nothing too bad there. Let's go to the terrain here. We might want to smooth this out just a smidge, and I'm out of money. Okay, maybe not. All right, maybe once that gharial officially comes in, yeah, I know I need a vet surgery. Why? Oh my goodness, I don't have a vet. Oops. I didn't build a vet in here. Lovely. Well, that was smart of me. Probably because he's injured, right? Yes. Well, no, it doesn't say he's injured yet. I just haven't gotten the vet there. So let's wait a minute. All right, he actually passed. Good. That's wonderful. Let's go ahead and move him into this habitat, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we'll make some money. Actually, we won't make any money because I don't have any of the bins down. So, you know, we're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy. And yeah, let's see what this guy needs technically for his habitat. I bet the terrain is definitely not right. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's fix that as we go ahead here. So he needs a little bit more rock, which is fine. We'll give him some of that. It apparently says he has snow, so he can't have snow, which is fine. We can make that happen. We can make it happen. Maybe we'll just move this one slightly over. All right. Luckily, we can make those a lot bigger, which is good. So let's do that. Yep, there we go. All right, we'll fast forward a little bit. We already got a ton of people viewing the area. See what he's got. Yeah, habitat not great. It's too cold. It's working on it. It's working on it. Give it a break. The temperature of the water not great. Is that a problem? All right, well, let's go like 85 for this then, I guess. Yeah, oh my goodness. All right, okay. All right, well, we need some money. I'm gonna cheese the system. Don't judge me. All right, 5,000 it is. We're good to go. Let's just make sure that we get everything that this guy needs. All right, best, easiest way to get anything from the nature is to simply just click on these. So I don't want aquatic. I do want temperate though. So let's go to temperate in Asia. And let's get some plants on the go here that he'll probably enjoy. All right, that's kind of sufficient for now. It's interesting. He loves coverage, which is great. Usually most of the animals are like, nah, we don't want anything. So that's good to see a little bit of variation for once. And since it is a gharial that is an Asia, maybe we'll give it a lovely cherry blossom in the back. Maybe some lily pads also kind of floating around. Yeah, all right, there we go. So I think he's good. He's got a ton of space, but that's fine because we're gonna end up putting more people in there anyway. So he doesn't want the snow. So that is a problem. There it is. I was gonna say, now that I covered him up, let's just do that, and then we will duplicate it to be there as well. And then we do need to build a water facility because we need a water temperature regulator over here. I think I'll have to build a separate building probably right there. That should be fine. Yeah, let's just we'll do a water treatment there. Oh, that was all my money. Lovely. I'm actually gonna have to have it there. You know what? I actually should probably build our money making facility first, as I forgot, just so we can at least start making some money. You know, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? And we'll throw an ATM right there. We'll move that eventually. But right now we need to get this running. All right, so hopefully, yeah, there we go. It should make the water at the right temperature, which is what we wanted. All right, we're also going to take this just so we can build a little bit of a barrier around this so nobody sees it. Yeah, that should be good. Nothing too crazy there. We could maybe do a slight variation here. And I'm out of money. Never mind. you know, I was supposed to. I was kind of supposed to. I can't even. There we go. I was gonna say I can't even delete that. That was supposed to have another option on it, and I forgot. And now I'm out of money again. Lovely. All right. Well, we pretty much need some money to build enrichment items, which I don't even have food for them. Lovely, right? I can't do anything until we make some more money. There's not how many protesters this time, so that's good. But yeah, we can see them over the edge, right? You're right here. Yeah, that should be great. I think this turned out pretty good. I think if we get a couple more in here, maybe 2 or 3, that could be useful. I just am not making enough money right now. I need to have a food tray. Whoa, weird. How'd that happen? I have $5,000 again. Whoa. All right. Well, now that we have, I don't think he actually needs water, does he? I don't think he needs water. He lives in a pond. I could do an underwater heater, though. That could be kind of nice. I will give him a little bit of a water bowl over here, just in case they actually do need it. But I don't think they do. So let's go to enrichment items. We'll go to toys. And we will let's see if he can maybe get to there. If not, maybe we'll just move this guy a little bit. Look at that, he's hiding in the bush. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Let's make sure everything else is doing good. Cleanliness is not, for some reason. What does that mean? There's no snow. Oh, goodness gracious. Are you serious? Okay, well, all right, let's fix that. All right, we're gonna put this in, and we're gonna make it a lot smaller so we can kind of, we can make it look better, I guess. So where is there snow? I guess maybe over here, and maybe over there. Is there snow technically in the water? That can't be, right? I don't know. We'll do that. Hopefully he's good now. Let's see. There's still 9% snow somewhere. Where is there snow? Where is there snow? Is it literally the rocks? Oh, come on. Really? Is this not powered? Is that the problem? No, that's powered. All right. Is it over there? I don't know. I guess we're going to put it in these rocks and hope that was the problem. Because I don't see any snow anywhere. How about now, silly goose? 4%? Where is there 4%? Is it over here, maybe? I'll move that, I guess, in a little slightly. Let's just check. So we got that one coming over here. That comes over here. I don't see any snow there. Maybe over here? Guess we'll drag that in a little bit. Up here, maybe? I don't know. Is it this one? Oh, it's probably this one. There we go. Let's just bring this down. You don't need to be that close. I think it was definitely this right here. All right, we'll move that more right there. See if that works. How about now? Still 4%. I don't get it, guys. Oh, it's going down. Wait, maybe that was it. Hold on. Come on. Really? Fine, I'll just make it a bigger area. Why does it have to be so difficult? All right, well, make that a slightly bigger one too, I guess. All right, how about now? Still 2%. What? Just tell me where the 2% is. This is ridiculous. That looks fine to me. There's no snow anywhere. Don't show me that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. And I'm out of money again. Shocker. This isn't working, is it? Maybe it went a little big, guys. Maybe it went a little big. You know, I'm still technically making some money, right? It's just I have way too much staff wages. Oh, that's my issue. I have one of everything though. What's the point? Okay, well, no more educator. Educators aren't necessary. No more security guard. We don't need a security guard. The vet is really what? Oh, well, that doesn't help. Okay. Well, all right. I see the problem, guys. So I'm partly in a sandbox. I'm partly not in a sandbox. So, but the part of the sandbox is pretty much making all of my staff members 5 stars instantly, which then makes their salary like way too high, which is killing everything. So I think we're just gonna turn off money. I don't care. I know. We'll see it. We'll check back later. I mean, we're checking our finances. We're still gonna look at it. So whatever. This was more fun anyway. So let's get a couple of, we'll get a female here, and we will get actually 2 more fields, 2 females, I guess. So why not just get this one as well? That'll work for me. And then we'll put the other 2 in here. I didn't actually check. Was this a male? That was a male. Beautiful. So let's get 3 in here. That should definitely attract the crowds, I would imagine. Definitely. All right. One cool piece could be, I'm just spitballing here. We could maybe make a kind of a high up section over here. Wouldn't that be cool? Would that be cool? I don't know. Have like a, if we raise this kind of just over the rock, we could potentially kind of have like a look over area here. That could be kind of cool, right? You can come this way to get a different view. I don't know. That's kind of neat. So you get maybe a different vantage point here. We could maybe then just move this tree over so that you could come up here and have a different look. I don't know. That could be kind of neat. So we could do this, and we could do our construction, and we could say all. No, actually, it's a facility, isn't it? Yeah. So we're gonna go all, and we're gonna say point. So we have like a vista point up here. That could look kind of neat. Set item focus. We'll just focus on the alligator. Oh, I guess habitat one. Yes, perfect. Actually, I don't want that to be habitat 1. Alrighty, let's change the habitat then, huh? We're gonna go through zoo, I guess, to get to habitat. Let's go to animals, habitat. So this is the gharial. I can't spell that. There's no way. Did I spell it right? Wow. Oh no, missed it. gharial. That thing. Yep, perfect. All right, cleanliness is still weird. I don't understand. Why is that not cleanly at all? Like, what? Oh, because I didn't build it. Duh. I don't. Okay. All right. Settle down, guys. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay, here we go. That'll be okay. Yeah. All right. Now it's good. My bad, dude. All right, we should be doing great now. Still got 2% snow somewhere. No idea where, which is very annoying. But let's maybe get a few up here at the vista point. I'm hoping it was over here. If it's not, then it's got to be on the other side. All right. Did it work? Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Terrain is 98%. I'm fine with that. Can't fix it. Oh well. It's got to be on this side, I'm imagining. I've tried to fix it. It doesn't want to change. I mean, it's as hot as it can get. Is that it? Did I do it? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I never got the other ones out of the quarantine. There you go, buddy. I got you some friends. Hope you like it. All right, let's kind of just maybe finish out this kind of light area over here. Nothing too drastic. I probably shouldn't make those floating, right? Probably not the best choice there. All right, we're just kind of making it so that you can't see. So the point is to not be able to see the back side. I think this is pretty good. The only thing maybe could be potentially kind of building a little wall here so that people can't necessarily see the gate right off the bat. Could be good, but I think it should work. We'll give a little bit more privacy to this entrance area. Not a perfect thing, but you know, it covers them a little bit more. Oh, wait, I mean, if you're over here, obviously you can still see him. Ooh, he's a tiny little guy. Look at them go. All right, I do like these. I think maybe I'll throw a few more of these guys in here, so it just gives them a little more cover. It look pretty good. All right, I think this habitat turned out great, if you ask me. Let me know what you guys think. Love to hear it. Love to hear any feedback, what you maybe guys would do a little differently, or what you liked about it. But yeah, these guys are tiny. What? Are the females just so much smaller? Look at this guy, he's a beast. What's his genetics? He's even small. He's a 17% small. What the world? What in the? He's massive. All right, well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it off here though. I think we made, oh yeah, there we go. Get some people up here too. We made a decent workway here, pathway to the beginning of the Asia territory. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more content. I'd love to see you guys subscribe and just be here for more awesome content. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you later.